My wife Melissa is helping with a women's dinner, and it's kind of a nice fancy dessert thing. And so they're going to have the tables numbered, but they need something to hold up a sign for the numbers. So she asked if I could use some of the cedar around the property and build a just a little holder for a piece of paper that has the number. So that's what Big Man and I are going to do today. So you ready, buddy?
Yep.
All right, let's strip off all of this bark off of there because it's going to just fall off anyways.
Yeah.
So if you can just help start pulling it off and pulling it off. And there's some tools over here we can use to help us with it.
Maybe
Good job.
Maybe I could use that.
Well, let's just get it started and pull. Because you want to pull off all of this stuff.
Until it gets whitey yellow.
Yep, till we get down to the wood and we have the bark pulled off.
We want this bark to get pulled off.
Uh-huh. So we're just going to pull off all the bark on the cedars wood.
Oh, dang. I might need that little thing to
Here,
get
can
this.
you grab this piece and pull? Pull! Good job.
What does Mama need these for?
Well, they're going to have little placeholders in them for numbers. So little cards that have the number of the table.
Oh, like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
Yep. You want to grab this piece and pull?
Yep.
Okay, come on, big man. Oh, whoa. Good job, buddy.
Yep, that's a great job.
Okay, well, let's use a saw and we'll cut this off, and then we'll move to cutting the rounds over here. What do you say, bud? Sound good?
Job. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. I have my compound miter saw set up to make the cuts. So what I've done is, in order to make sure these are all the same thickness, I've just clamped an old scrap piece of 2x4 down the clamp here, and that way whenever I bring this forward, they will always be at the same thickness, and that way I can crank out a whole bunch of cuts. You can do it quickly, efficiently. It'll all be the same thickness, and I've also verified with my wife that it's the thickness that she wants. So let's make some cuts. All right, we're ready to make the cuts in the top. So I'm going to make a little cut in the top, and I put the saw at a 5-degree angle. And what that'll do is that'll help the piece of paper to turn a little bit back so it won't flop back and forth, but it'll sit back and be easier to see. And one reason it's great to do stuff with your kids is because, one, they learn how to do something, but two, we've just moved, and for the life of me, I could not find my hearing muffs. And I've been looking for them and looking for them, and I got bad hearing anyways. So I always wanted to wear them. And I was very frustrated and getting more frustrated. And I had little man with me, and he reminded me that when you get frustrated, Dad, you should pray. And if you pray, God will help you to find it. So I'm very thankful for my big man and him being brave enough to, at 5 years old, confront Daddy and say, you need to stop and pray. And I prayed, and I found it within the next minute. So thank you, big man. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for helping peel wood off. Thank you for helping me find these and reminding me what I should do. Really appreciate you, buddy.
You're welcome.
You ready to make a cut?
Yeah.
Okay, plug your ears. I can't find yours yet. We'll get you some, though. Don't worry, buddy.
Okay.
All right, let's make a cut. And as you can see, we have a little slice right here. And that is going to work. So it'll sit up like this, and based on the angle, it'll sit back like that, and they'll have a nice little thing to hold their numbers. Thank you, big man.
You're welcome.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Well, we only needed 20 of these, but I cut 24 just because that's how much was on the log. And it actually went pretty quick. It took about an hour. And I have got to spend some time with my big man, and we got these all ready. So we'll try to get a shot of what it looks like with the cards in there. But enjoy having my big helper. It's always a good time to spend time with your kids and do some woodworking. Thank you, Big Bud.